then following Sunday's win, just talk about the mindset of the team this week and now looking forward to St. Louis.
Yeah, I think just from, a cultural aspect, I think we've definitely started to kind of build our identity as a team. Obviously, we have our anchors. It's all around like the facility and in our locker room. It's just about like being committed to not only the team but also yourself. Also respecting everyone, but then just having that mindset that whether we are up a goal or down a goal, obviously the goal is to win, but just having that belief and mindset that whatever the case may be, like we're just gonna believe in ourselves and just continue to stick to our principles, and then obviously we'll come out with the result. But yeah, I think it's been a huge mindset change. I think from the first two games we're starting to kind of build off that, but I think this win has been major for the team, and we just want to continue to build off that.
And early in the week, Polster talked about the idea of, not getting overexcited, not getting, too hard on yourself, or just, staying steady. So kind of how do you harness the momentum from a win like that and, not let it get you too pumped up, but stay with it throughout the season?
Yeah, like you said, we can't get too eager, but I think kind of using that as like a reference for us to continue to push is definitely helpful. Mark always says to remain humble, but we're never satisfied, so I think that's also a good reminder, is to understand that it's important to like celebrate the little things and the wins, but at the same time be humble about it, but also continue to be hungry. And I think that's what I kind of noticed about this team, is just that we're always hungry for more. Obviously, I think after our third goal, some people might say like that's a good enough win, but we continued to score, which I think is a good mindset. So I think just obviously remaining humble and steady and steadfast is definitely important for us.
And then as someone who has experience playing Western Conference teams, just how would you describe going up against St. Louis?
Yeah, I think from a personal level, it's always exciting to go to St. Louis. I think the atmosphere and just like the city itself is really cool. But I think it'll be a pretty good test for the group to kind of showcase ourselves against a team in the Western Conference. But yeah, for me, it's always a fun trip in St. Louis, so I'm excited for it.
And then this one's from the Blazing Musket. Can you just talk a little bit about what it says about the team and the attack to have so many players get involved on Sunday in scoring those goals?
It's pretty important, I'd say. Just to have that many players on the score sheet, I think, says a lot. But yeah, the subs came in, did their job. Players that started did their job. So, yeah.